Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today we are going to solve day 22 problem of this month on Leetcode. Before starting, if you guys haven't subscribed my YouTube channel yet, then please go ahead and subscribe it. Now without any delay, let's get started with today's problem. Problem number 2138. Divide a string into groups of size k. So let's read the problem statement first. A string S can be partitioned into groups of size k using the following procedure. The first group consists of the first k characters of the string. The second group consists of the next k characters of the string, and so on. Each element can be part of exactly one group. For the last group, if the string doesn't have k characters remaining, a character fill is used to complete the group. Okay. Note that the partition is done so that after removing the fill characters from the last group, if it exists, and concatenating all the groups in order, the resultant string should be S itself. Okay. We have given the string S the size of each group K and the character fill. We have to return a string array denoting the composition of every group S has been divided into using the above procedure, right? So let's understand with example number 1. So this is my string S. Okay, K is equal to 3. So this is going to be first group, this is going to the next group, and this is going to the third group. Okay, so we don't need to fill this X value, right? So our output is A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. All right. Okay, now see this example number 2. K is 3 and fill is X. Okay, so K is 3, so first group is ABC, next one is DEF, next one is ZHI, and here see in this group only J we have, but we need size 3. Okay, so what we are going to do, J, and remaining 2 we are just going to fill this X value. Okay, X and this X. Okay, so this is the final group. Okay, so this is our output, ABCDEFGHI, right? And if you see the cluster size, so S dot length from 1 to 100, S consists of lowercase English letters only, K is from 1 to 100, and fill is a lowercase English letter, right? So it's a very simple problem. What you need to do here, we need a list of strings, right? So just create one list of strings, right? And then just iterate over your string S, right? And here every time you are starting from 0 index here, right? So every time do I plus k. Okay, I plus k. So just check if I plus k value is less than equal to n. Okay, if so, just add this substring to your list of strings. Okay, add this substring to your list of strings, add this substring to your list of strings. Here if you see I plus k value, okay, if I do, so it is not going to be less than equal to n. So what you need to do in that case, just pick this value and you can create one string builder, and using string builder just calculate the length. Okay, length is just 1, but we need length 3. So for the remaining portions, just append this character, okay, in the string builder, and then add this string builder back to your string, okay, the list of strings, right? And in the end, just return the string array that you have. So very simple. Let's write the code, and then also I will explain everything line by line. Okay, so here first thing that you need to do here, just create one list of string array list. Okay, list of string, let's name it as result new array list. Done. Once this is done, then after that just calculate the length of your string, so s dot length, and then after that just runs a loop for int I is equal to 0, I is less than n, and here I plus plus. So here what you need to do here, just check if I plus k value, okay, if it is less than equal to n, in that case you have to just add this to your array list. So result dot add, and here you are just going to do s dot substring. Okay, s dot substring, it is going to start from I value, right? And here it is going to end at I plus k. So I plus k, we are not going to add this I plus k value, right? So it is exclusive, right? So here also instead of making jump like I plus plus, here I can simply write I is equal to I plus k, right? Done. All right, so here see if you see this example, uh 0 1 2. Okay, so here 3 4 5 6 7 8. Okay, so first is I starting from 0, and I plus k. I plus k is means 3, so 0 is inclusive, this is exclusive, so 0 to 2 we have to add. Then next time starting from 3, and here ending at 6. Okay, and next time starting from 6 ending at 9. So here we are writing I plus k less than equal to n. Okay, less than equal to n, but here See, the length is 9 only, right? So that is why we are using equal to symbol, right? Because this is exclusive now, but we have to add 6, 7, 8. So that is why here I'm writing I plus k less than equal to n. Okay, and I am adding this. Okay, in the else part, okay, if this is not the case, right, then that means we have to append the character field, right? So in that case, what you need to do in the else, create one string builder, and here let's name it as sb. Okay, new, and here string builder, and here inside this s dot substring, and this substring is going to start from your I value, right? So here we have added this remaining portion. Okay, so if you see this example number 2, we have just added j in the string builder. Now the what is the length of this? Length of this is just 1, but we need length 3. Okay, so we have to append this x until then, right? So here what I'm going to write, I'm going to write here while my sb dot length, okay, this string builder length, if it is less than k, right, definitely it's less than k only, that's why we are in this. So we have to just append sb dot append, okay, field, right? So we have to do this, and then in the end, in the result, we have to add this. Okay, result dot add sb, and here to string. Okay, convert this string builder to string. Done. All right, and in the end, what you need to return, you need to return here string array. So what we are taking here, we are taking the array list. Okay, list of strings, right? So we have to just convert this array list to a string of array. So what you need to do here, just return. Okay, and this is your list. Okay, just convert it to array. So to array. Okay, and inside this you have to pass new and string, and here you have to just write 0. That's it. Okay, so now let's run the code and see if there are code issues. We'll try to fix that. So all the test case has been accepted. Now let's submit it. So see, our solution is accepted, right? And the time complexity for this problem is going to be of n, right? So I hope that you guys are able to understand today's problem. And if you guys still have any doubts, then please feel free to ask in comment section. Till then, keep coding and keep practicing. Meet you guys in the next video. Thank you. Bye bye.